Hi everyone. I decided to record a video and explain what happened yesterday from technical side and what to expect next. So I already wrote some review about the market and shared it in Discord, but I decided to make a video as well. I hope it will be a quick one, just to explain everything. So yesterday I missed longs. I had terrible internet. I couldn't open any website, even from my phone, even from this Wi-Fi that we have. I don't know what's the issue. And today morning we also had these problems, but now looks like it's working. So yeah, I miss longs, but at least I could close shorts on time before all this pump happened, and I said it in Discord as well to close all shorts that they had, and I could only give a trade setup for Fartcoin. Let's have a look at Fartcoin, and we can see that it did amazing job. It pumped, I think it was here, 43% and came exactly to this daily FEG level, and currently it rejected. If someone took it, congrats. I personally missed this opportunity. As I said, I couldn't trade yesterday at all. My internet was super shit, so I was like, okay, fuck it. I don't want to waste my time on this things if nothing is working. So probably most of you are wondering if this is the bottom or not. Well, there's several nuances that we should pay attention. And in my last stream, who was in my last stream or who watched it, I said that I need to see Bitcoin to break above. Sorry, I already did some technical analysis. So I need to see Bitcoin breaking above 85,000 or 86,000 level. And of course, I want to see at least on 4-hour time frame the price to be reclaimed above 200 EMA. As we can see already many times, it was all the time rejecting, right? So right now, same situation. It came almost to this 200 EMA, rejected, and currently we can see weakness on 4-hour time frame, right? Of course, if today, tomorrow, until the end of this week, it is important until the end of this week, if we will see Bitcoin reclaims about 200 EMA or $85,000, then we can say, all right, this was probably the bottom. We can look for longs, take maybe some spot setups, and keep them with some confidence that these altcoins will give us a nice, I don't know, 20, 40, 50% of the move. All right. And in this case, if Bitcoin reclaims 200 EMA or $85,000, $86,000, then we can expect to see $90,000, $94,000, $101,000 in Bitcoin next week. All right, or upcoming weeks, days. But we see that for now it shows weakness, but still the US market is not open yet, and we still have today, tomorrow, right, for the weekly close, and I mean US market for the weekly close. For crypto we have days until Sunday, so let's see what can happen during the intraday and which levels are really important to pay attention to be sure that Bitcoin will reclaim 200 EMA or not. Okay. yeah, other thing I wanted to talk about, let me open this chart with you. Also why this level is important and what do I want to see on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I want to see this. Turn on FEGs. So I put here FIBs on the weekly time frame from this high to this low. We can see this picture that 0618 comes to $83,174. What did we have here? We can see that price came exactly to this 0618 Fibonacci and rejected. So as we can see, 0.75 on Fib comes to $85,000. So on the weekly, we also see that $85,000 comes to weekly 0.75 Fibonacci, right? If we go to 3D time frame, just a second, I will let this be here, current interval only. Now let's go to 3D. What do we see on 3D? We can see that, how do I have it here? Sorry, just a second. I think this is from 2D, current interval only. So yeah, on 3D, I put fibs from here to here. So if it will also 0.5 comes to 84,655. So it also at around $85,000, right? So so we know that on weekly, this $85,000 comes to 0.75 Fibonacci level. On 3D, it comes to 0.5 Fibonacci level. And if we go to 2D, look on 2D, 0.75 comes to 84,926, or we can see here this 2D FVG, right? And on daily, we also have here this FVG plus 200 EMA. So even if there will be any bounce on daily, you know, it can still reject from $86,000, and if we will see on a lower time frame bearish rejection, right, then we can short again and keep our short until this lows that I was waiting for, like 71,500, right? $69,000, or worst case 61,500, 56,844. All right, and only if we will see today, tomorrow, a real breakout daily, or at least for our time frame, crossing above this 200 EMA on daily 200 EMA and on 4-hour 200 EMA, right? As they all come to the same area. In this case, price can pump until most probably this resistance zone on daily time frame, and it comes to $94,000, which is how much? 15% of the move. Of course, 15% of the move will be enough for altcoins to just pump like crazy. We will have several super green days and everyone will be happy. All right, so right now, no reclaim, no bullish trend continuation. But what happened yesterday, and why did I close a short position? So first of all, I highlighted this area. Where is the setup? Yeah, let's go to 3-hour, 4-hour, doesn't matter. Oh, okay, so let's go back to daily. Let me turn off all the noise we have. So why did I close my short yesterday? First of all, we can see that this pink zone that I highlighted, It also comes to this FEG on a daily time frame, which could stand as a strong support, right? Then what did I see? I could see this bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence on daily time frame, and even on 2D, on 3D, right? But this was not only the case. Why I did close my short. If we go to the lower time frame, I could see even on 4-hour time frame this bullish divergence, and that the price is keeping this level on a lower time frames. Right, then even though it dumped here a little bit on 1 hour, it could hold this 1 hour FEG, or if I'm not mistaken, there should be FIBS, yeah, 0.75 FIBS. I even wrote in Discord, and I suggested an area where to long Bitcoin, right? And as a result, we can see this nice pump. And of course, I knew that this nice pump can pump altcoins. Then what did I see? I see this picture with USD dominance. USD dominance was also rejecting from this resistance zone, or 1.41 Fibonacci level. You can see how it is respecting Fibs, right? And then I saw this picture that US dominance already failing the breakout above the 70 level, right? And as a result, we can see this massive drop. And if I'm not mistaken, I also talked about it during the stream, because there was a question like, what will be invalidation of my bearish setup? And then I said that US dominance can correct and can find a support at around 0.75 or this golden pocket Fibonacci level. Worst case, it can go a bit lower to find again a support at around this daily FEG or 5.18 level. Right, so this is what we got yesterday, and of course I always check what is US market doing, and US market was holding the support area. And if I see that US market shows strength, I cannot be bearish at that day. So, and basically we were talking also during the stream about wicks and other stuff. So yeah, green day was expected. I wanted to catch longs, but I couldn't. This also can happen if someone took longs. Congratulations. But now, what I want to say, don't feel FOMO. We're still high time frame on a bearish trend, and today for me important also how the market will close. If what do I mean by that? Now let's go to the lower time frame and discuss possible levels like resistance and support levels, and see where we should pay attention. All right. So let's go to, what is this? What is that line that I have here? Just a second. I want to see what is this line. If it's from 5D. No, it's not from 5D, then I can delete it. So, easy peasy with the situation. We put Fibonacci from this recent low to this recent high. So we put Fibs. Then we work with this area. I will take all three levels, 0.5, 0.618, and 0.75. All right. I will highlight it like this. Let's make it green. So this will be my first low time frame interest zone to long. If we see price coming and give some consolidation, and on lower time frame like 1 hour, 2 hours, so on bullish price action, right? Then in this case, we can expect this kind of scenario. But in this case, we put again fibs from this high to the recent low. For example, if it bounced from 0.5, we put on the 0.5. If it bounced from 0.618, we put on the 0.618. If we saw that it bounced from 0.75, we put on the 0.75, right? So according to which level will be respected, we put fibs. Let's say it will bounce from 0.618. In this case, my first take profit gonna be at around 0.75. And then if I will see a reclaim, then next stop gonna be at this resistance zone or 1.41 fib level or 85,000, 85,500, like approximately, right? And only if after that we see we are working with 4 hour, we see that price broke and start consolidating. Of course, it should retest 200 EMA, but should not close below, should not do something similar as it did before, or something like this, or here, right? Just open your chart, put 200 EMA, and go check how price was reacting to this 200 EMA, and you will see some examples. So it should retest, but should not give a close below 200 EMA on 4 hour time frame. In this case, you can keep your long setup until 94,000 levels. Okay. So invalidation will be price drops and not bounces from 0.5, 0.618. It can bounce from 0.75, but again reject from 0.5 or 0.618, something like this. And you can see that it shows weakness, and on lower time frame it shows lower highs. Every close will be a lower high. In this case, open short with some stop loss above 0.5 and keep your short until 71,487 or until this fib levels that you can see. And it means that, okay, if you took now your short from this high, congrats, because I missed everything because of my internet. All right, and of course I was sleeping, time zone also a big problem. So if you took your short, congrats, you can book some here, move stop loss to break even, and see if it here it gives bullish reactions and close your short. If you see weakness, then keep your short, and you can take another 10 to 20% of the move. All right, so this is the plan for today, and depending on how today it will close, it will also depend what we'll have tomorrow, like weekly close. All right, I mean weekly close on Bitcoin CME. What else can happen? Another possibility. Let me go to daily. Probably daily. Let me put fibs on daily time frame now. We will just work with this candle. What can happen? Price can dump, but still consolidate. No, let's go back to 4 hour. So price can dump but consolidate. Each time on a lower time frame, it will close higher than the previous low. It will chop before giving another significant bounce. Or what I wanted to also say, 2D. 2D, we have here this 200 EMA. Let's say 200 EMA goes like this, right? What else is possible? Possible that Bitcoin will just start consolidating above this 200 EMA, but this 200 EMA on 2D comes exactly to this previous low on 4-hour or other time frames. All right. So yeah, it's important how today Bitcoin will act. I hope you saw these levels. You can go back and put these levels on your chart and just work from these levels. All right. So again, $85,000 can stand as a resistance. But if we will see a breakout, if we will see now after this correction a strong bounce from this area, then the chances to come and test 86,000 will be higher. In this case, we need to see how it will react there. And of course, if already from now Bitcoin will decide that okay, it was just a fake pump, then it will just start going down. No reclaiming of these levels. Okay, then here's the dominance. Looks nice. Same situation like with Bitcoin, but inverse. Okay, the same situation. It has also here FVG. It needs to reclaim this FVG. Or as long as USD dominance is holding above this 200 TMA, it is bullish. In Bitcoin, as long as it's below 200 EMA on 4-hour, it is bearish. Okay, so easy, no complications. Ethereum, I don't know if I should comment this one. Let's go to this chart. So what do we have? Actually, I had here a buy zone, if you remember, and it did a nice, I think, 15% of the move, but right now it again rejected from daily FAG, so no reclaim, no bullish trend, at least until this 200 EMA, which is, we can just put this line on a level from which it rejected. So once it reclaims these levels, then it can go higher as long as it is below. Nothing is bullish, at least short term, on Ethereum. For me, to be honest, right now is really interesting this $1,000 area. I have still 1,361, but as I said last time, I canceled all limit orders, and I think that it will even break below this level. Let me check one more time, high time frame, what I see, if there are any changes. So I think that it will come to 1,000 level, but depending how it will close, if it will really manage to close weekly time frame or 3D above 1,000, then we will see something similar. Okay, so price comes, then it can give some nice bounce. I'm not calling for any all-time high, can give some nice bounce, and again reject from for example 200 TMA on a weekly time frame. Let's say 200 TMA goes like this. We will see a bounce from 1,000. It can give us a pump of, I don't know, also it has weekly FEG, so 50 to 90%. Okay, and reject again. So let's say it goes down, and then comes and rejects again to go lower, or does the same, but it it's not going lower, but bounces again and gives us double bottom. In this case, I need to see strong bullish divergence, something similar as I did here in July 2022, July to November 2022. All right, in this case, we can see that we can say that Ethereum most probably will reclaim this 200 EMA on a weekly time frame, and then will go higher towards the $3,000 or even $3,800, or maybe higher. I don't know what kind of station we'll have in the market. It's still early to talk about this, but otherwise, if as I said, if it will not bounce from 1,000, then next stop gonna be definitely at around 400, 500, $400 per Ethereum. Especially if we look on the monthly time frame, it still has space where to go. On the RSI, it still has here FVGs, a lot of empty space that not filled, right? So yeah, it's just a matter of time. So please don't be euphoric. If you have shorts, it's nice. Bears are still in priority. Now let's go to SP500 and talk about SP500. So what do we have here? I put this. I put Fibonacci on the time frame. You can put from here or from here. Doesn't really matter. What is important to see is, of course, the 0.75 Fibonacci. If I put Fib from this high, we can see that basically price came exactly to 0.75 and rejected, right? And look at this beautiful reaction. So today, okay, let's go to 4 hour. So today, I would say the same station like with Bitcoin. If today it will lose 0.705, then it will go back to lows. If today it will manage to reclaim 200 TMA, give a close about 200 TMA, then all right, Boost taking the control. I'm not looking for any shorts, and I will be work towards the bullish trend. All right, and if we go to a weekly time frame, also on weekly time frame, it has this weekly FVG. It needs to give a close on a weekly time frame above this weekly FVG or 0.75 level, right? So if today it will not close above, it will fail to close, then we can say that it will go again down, maybe back to retest the support areas that I highlighted, or worst case, of course, it can go lower, but it's early to talk about it yet. Of course, if today weekly will give above 0.75, then it can go back to this highs and maybe do a new all-time high before giving another bearish reaction. All right, so still no bulls yet. Don't be euphoric. And if you read my article, I was already explaining why I still expect the price to go down. So I'm still careful with a bullish trend, but of course, if it will reclaim 0.75 and will give 10-12% of the move, and Bitcoin will give at least, I don't know, 10, 15, maybe 20% of the move, of course, I will take this rally. I will play this bullish trend, right? But I will be still cautious. Let's go back to this chart, and let's say Bitcoin could give a close above 0.75, then where will be next resistance zone? And next resistance zone will be this FIPS. That is the most important, will be this area for me. So anything below $100,000, like between 96 and 100. So I will want to see if we are expecting new all-time high, then I need to see this kind of recovery. So let's say double bottom on weekly time frame. I need to see at least a close above 0.5, or would be perfect above this level first, this candle, 94,223. This will give me higher chances that Bitcoin will continue its bullish trend. So let's say double bottom and give a close above, and this will give high chances that the trend will be continued and that Bitcoin will manage to close above the 0.75, and in this case maybe we can see something like this, something what we had during this cycle, right, from October till December 2024, or January to March 2024, or this. All right, in this case we will see this scenario. So yeah, I hope my view is pretty clear for you. I gave you all the levels. Don't catch FOMO. Work from level to level, right? And yeah, we wait for today's close, important, and we will see tomorrow what will market do tomorrow. If bulls will lose, if bulls will not take over above this area or above 5,274, if bulls will fail it, then expect next weeks to be again very bearish. And yeah, so I think this was all I wanted to say. If you watch this video, if you like this video, I would want to see your activity, support. Share it with your friends who are interested in trading. And yeah, I think I'm getting sick. I don't have any energy even to explain properly things. So yeah, I want to check gold as well. Gold, by the way, got stopped me. I put stop, go to daily. I put stop here on 3023 when it first time rejected. So I put it here, and then yesterday it gave this crazy bounce. So what can we expect from gold now? Gold looks super bullish for now. Well, let's see if it will reclaim above this $3,126. If it does, then we can say that probably gold will go to do a new all-time high. Or I just put this FIPS. I need to see daily close above the 0.75. In this case, gold can give another 5%. All right. So I wanted it to go just a bit lower, but it bounced from this daily FVG. bounce from this daily FEG first time, then we had this close, and I thought that it was bearish back then when I saw it. I thought it will go lower, but yesterday I just missed everything, all possible moves. So now we see. Now we see if this was another top, and gold will slowly go down, and if it will close again below 0.05 fib and will fail to hold this 4-hour 200 EMA. For example, it will not do something like this, but it will close below, will reject after testing, then we can expect gold to move lower. Okay, I think I will take a short with just tiny stop loss, and we'll try to hold it until this levels and 200 EMA, and then I will see. Maybe I will take long and keep it, or I will keep my short open. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will be back to Discord. Bye bye.